12-5 matchup featuring two high-octane offenses. Buckle up. And it'll be Vanderbilt, the 5 seed, with the first. It's been an incredible year in Nashville. Here is Duke Miles, a 6-year senior. He'll pull short, and a rebound here with Tanner.
Not only do both teams run in transition, trying to get an early one. Nice three right there.
If you like tempo, if you like points, this is your game between McNeese and Vanderbilt. Tyshawn Archie with a left, yes. Tanner, too much, but an offensive rebound for Nickel. Now Tanner a little closer. And the all defensive team leading the SEC in steals. He's a good one. And he ties us.
Name for himself on both ends of the floor.
Well, Chris, you think of all the old guys. We got 24 and 25-year-olds, but it's the sophomore that has that accomplishment.
That's right. Best we've ever seen.
Tanner with a kick like a hot potato, and Nickel, one of the best three-point shooters. Gates is an assistant, and he's in the NCAA tournament in his inaugural run. Three from the wing, and there is
transfers to the other end defensively.
That foul was on Duke Miles, so both Miles and Tanner each with a foul early, and a start for McNeese. What a find! How did he get that in there to
get it done?
Baseball pass. Tanner almost intercepted it. Leads to an open look. A couple of shots.
Report. Do not gamble on this team because they will attack just like that.
Around this Vanderbilt program back-to-back NCAA tournaments.
Andy, I was trying to tell McNeese you got to get the ball in. Andy Katz has to do a report here, but they didn't listen.
But let's watch the guard play of McNeese because they seem to get wherever they want, starting with Johnson on this shot.
Whew. Johnson is a
switch and don't give you the spacing that you desire.
And late shot clock here for the Commodores. Step back three. Too much for leader for this team, Garcia, 6-year senior. He's seen it all. Driving kick. Tanner, yes. For Vandy after 5 misses to start. Here is Garcia, gives it up. Do all. Nothing.
He said, shoot it, shoot it. And that's what I mean. This is that type of energy you need.
19-8. Tough finish through the con.
And you're giving a little too much credit to the other team. We're going to fight back and get back in this, but the penetration of the guards getting ready, and that leads to fast break points. Fast break points allows guys that can't have their play call to touch it and get involved in.
Tanner so quick, leaves it for Bing. 6 points a game for Vanderbilt, second most in school history, and they get 2 easy ones here on the flush from Washington early. Garway, Dual, right to the rack. In the 2024 NCAA tournament, he was on the other side of this as a 12 seed, beating 5 seed Wisconsin. Now he's trying to avoid that today. And
you're not really focused in the game, and that's what he wants his team to do.
Johnson with a bad miss, but an offensive board. A block by Macher. And they'll reset with Miles. He'll pull. Long Garway Dual stops and kicks in the corner. Cole, yes, rattles it down. Skips it. Cole, strong, blocked. Okereke, shot clock at 2. And those guys are 1-2 in points per game for Vanderbilt. Finals. Coach Byington was telling us such a quick turnaround. You play Sunday, they watch the selection show, and then boom, you're playing again Thursday. So they actually... Archie, the junior from Houston, goes to work. 17-footer. Team all conference, gives it up. Cole hit one earlier. Trying to back his way down against Okereke. Now fading. How about that here?
Scouting report. You hit one. Now relax, get it inside, and try to get an easy one. Great job that time.
On the other end, big to big feed him up. Tight end in high school, and you can see it. He's a big boy. Reckless abandon. Johnson wanted to gets it out of there. Oh, Miles, nifty, and there is the first Vanderbilt. He's defending here. Garcia trying to use his size advantage. Can't get it. Okereke spinning and kicking. Nickel, great shooter, gives it up. And Okereke.
This guy's going to get every rebound and set some screens, but tell you what, to that strength, he has some finesse in his game as well.
7-0 run. Johnson can't stop.
A defense by Duval.
Taken away the other direction. Little finger roll hopper from Will Wade's team last year. On the catch, McLaughlin gets the bounce. Gritty, tough, makes winning plays.
Some of the toughest players I ever had to guard were below the rim because they could shoot, their footwork. Exactly. Hitting buckets.
Here he goes again, just patient. The lead, Vanderbilt with 8 points. Archie will let it fly. And McLaughlin doing it. Vanderbilt looking for that first lead. Final NCAA tournament. Quick release of Nickel. My, oh my.
Team ahead.
14-2 run right now for the Commodores. Archie on the angle. Second time he gets it. What a block by Colbert. Duval leads the break. Kicks out. 3 for Garcia. We love when the brackets get torn up on day one. We want the madness.
Brandon said that, ladies and gentlemen. It's one of the best statistics I love about this team, and I better hurry up and get it out because they shoot so fast.
Well, go ahead.
No, it's their deal. So they're sticking to their identity.
Yes, they are. Okereke finding McLaughlin. He was probes. Richards. 3 to shoot. Archie step back. No.
Good looks. I'll come back and knock some down.
Well, coming up, Tanner averages a team best 19 a game, and he has 9. Archie, Euro step. Offensive board. Put back will not go for. And now Tanner. Looks to penetrate, drive and kick. Okereke, his second up. Cornell saw him play and said, you know what, maybe he can be a walk-on here. Then he earned a scholarship, became a star there, and now transferred to Vandy. Up top, the first free throw of the game for the Cowboys, and Johnson gets it.
Oh, man, 44-year-old freshman scoring record, and man, he's ranked 8th all time.
Yeah, him and Isaiah Thomas, a couple of titles there with the Pistons back in the day.
This happens to be running a team called the New Orleans Pelicans right now.
Tanner tries to pass it, gets it inside. Final seconds, Okereke left it short. But Vanderbilt.
Some physicality.
Yeah, we came on talking about the guard play, and the guards certainly have had their moments, but McLaughlin, the leading scorer at intermission. Great year, having won last year in this 12-5 game over Clemson. Tanner will step back, let it fly.
We got to continue to win those 50-50 balls. That's what allowed us to get that lead. No turnovers, limit that.
Single play, and that's a coach knowing his team, knowing their strength, and being versatile enough to say, we know we have great guards, but we have inside presence as well. This coach has said, why are you putting them through the wares like this? He says, I want them to get used to this court. We're going to have a hard practice here so they can get used to the
Miles, one of his leaders. Somehow wraps it around to Tanner. Shot clock dwindling. Here's Nickel. Yes, sir. Garcia the other way. To the corner. There's Johnson.
Force it if you're Johnson. And I don't mean a bad shot. I mean put your head down, go to the rim, and try to get an easy free throw.
Way downtown, in and out for Miles. Got a chance at a 3 if he wants it. He lets it fly and he knocks it down. Third school here at McNeese. Tanner got his man in the air. Johnson with a rebound. The redshirt freshman looking to hit double figures. And he gets the bounce.
10 offensive rebounds for McNeese.
And Vanderbilt went on a big run, and now McNeese trying to settle back in. Nickel. Out left. Johnson on the angle. Hangs and gets it. In the lane. Drops it off. What a feed. But a block. Okereke couldn't finish it. The rim was still shaking as Nick. 8 straight wins for 28 or more wins. And right now, Vandy trying to add to their lead. They drop it inside, and Jalen Washington. Traffic kicks out. Duall. 5 to put it up. Garcia. He got McLaughlin in the air and drove
him the hands up, and he froze everybody in the arena. Then to put his foot on the accelerator, got the easy layup.
And let's remind everyone, he's doing this on a torn meniscus. It happened in mid-February.
To the win over #1 Stephen F. Austin.
And you remember yesterday when he was with us and we asked him about this tournament. Definitely. And I've had a torn meniscus. You feel it when you go laterally. Not so much front and back, but it's hard to defend laterally. Players from other places, when you have the players that built the program, help bring them in, explain it to them.
8th on TNT and stream on HBO Max. But this season they turned it over 9.5 times, so they're already over that quota. Duall fading, tough shot. High school was to stay local there with Vanderbilt, and now as a sophomore, top 5 in the SEC in points. To you here, the winner of this game will get Vanderbilt, or rather Nebraska, next round, and a nice drive and finish by Tyshawn Archie. McNeese jumped out to the early lead. Vanderbilt trying to add to its 4-point lead, and they do right there. Back to 6. Driving inside, that's going to be goaltended. Other direction. Through traffic. Tap back, no. Saves it. Archie. And they'll reset up top with Tyshawn Archie. The Tulsa transfer. Sizes up Tanner. Fires it. Almost banked it. Into the shot clock. Tough fadeaway. Richards left it short. Taken away. Duke Miles, hand in the passing lane, and he finishes on the other end. An injury to his knee, a meniscus injury in the non-conference for Duke Miles. Had to sit out over 3 weeks. Tanner down the lane. And he I mentioned all his stops for Duke Miles. Troy, High Point, Oklahoma now. Well, Unk takes a seat, and Tanner, the younger talented guard. Duall able to get to the rack. Plug for McNeese. How about that tough finish from Chandler Bing?
Chandler Bing, that's the way.
Nebraska in the second round. Richards lets it fly. Yes! That motivates him coming into this tournament. We'll see if he can pick it up late. There's the answer from Tyler. Is he going to let it go again? You better believe it. Oh, he almost had.
You see what he's done. I mean, those 19 points, and maybe even bigger, those 5 assists. A little bit last piece of rest because you're going to need his scoring to come in and help.
Crossover. Gets to the elbow. Trying to shake and bake. Higgs, it finishes. What Vanderbilt has hit their last 7 shots. Garcia in the corner. First NCAA tournament win in 14 years. Miles drives, jump stop, leans, lost it going up. And a rebound to McNeese. Here goes Archie, that quick guard. For McNeese, and that's big. He's got 13 points. Step back for Tanner. Yes, the lead is a pass. Nickel saves it. The 3-point specialist lets it fly. But the air ball rebounded Johnson. He'll push. Johnson through the lane, no. But now they're a 5 seed. Trying to get to the second round. Tanner inside. He's got 24. Duall drives high off the glass. A push in the back on Vandy. Second round for the first time since 2012. And a 1-1 the rest of the way for the Doors. And Mark Byington was singing his praise. He's got that DNA. Could be in the NBA next year. Largest lead for Vandy. Richards. Yes, not done yet. Able to escape and get it across. A leak out, McLaughlin! That might be your exclamation. And McLaughlin, it doesn't get any more efficient than his day. He's 6 of 6 with 12 points. A tough hanging finish.
Practice, get it to me, fellas. I'll finish it off.
And the end may be near here. Number 1 and 2 that have been here for all 3 of these tournament runs. And this might be their final.
Done. Setting a standard for your program.
And banking it home.
And when you do that, every other recruit that comes in now.
Commodores are on to the second round of the big dance. Run, but they ran out of gas here today against